Hello, everyone. Welcome to stream. News. So community live streams what happens in like 6 minutes. So I'm not gonna play a match or anything. I would have started the stream a little bit sooner, but I've been in my house for about 20 minutes. About 30 minutes. I finished uni, had to catch like a couple buses, get home, ran upstairs, got a bath, got out of the bath, started the stream, and here we are. So, yeah, I mean, I'm curious what's going to be spoken about, because I feel like at this point we know everything. We already know about the Mutilator, and some of us have already tried the Mutilator, but we'll probably get to see it first person. Some of us have already played the Academy maps. We kind of know what the Academy maps look like. You know, a lot of the armor's already been shown off, but it'll be nice to get a clearer look. So I'm curious if there's anything else. I mean, there will be, there usually is, but I'm curious to what scale. It would be cool if the carbine is one of those things, but I'm not getting my hopes set on it. I know I spoke about it in the video, and I'm not ruling it out, and I know leaks and whatnot, but we're not going to talk about that here, because I don't want to. Anyway, yes, I'm British. I thought this was a, like, you know, known established fact. So sloppy I can barely stand. Thank you, Kevin. New pie sometimes. Hello, Slopfinet, on God. So very sloppy. So true, Kenzie. Hello, Sloppy. How you do, Cabby? Still waiting for the Fire Sprite to enter the store. I don't know which one the Fire Sprite is. Oh my God, you got daylight. That is, in fact, it is in fact daytime. Went sloppy with this one. On God. On God. So I'm wagering based on what we've seen. It looks like there's quite a lot of armor. Looks like there's going to be quite a lot of armor in this update. I'm curious how much of it is coming with Last Stand and how much of it is coming with future operations. It could all be Last Stand. But I would wager the Operation Pass is going to be the 4 sets of armor that were shown on the banner. So that Halo 4 Marine one, Halo 3 EVA, this one. I'm pointing at my screen. You're looking at the wrong thing. Hang on. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. That one. I think that'll be one of them. And then, of course, Raider from Halo 4. Now, I think the free one is either between this one, like the Headhunter EVA type thing, or the Halo 4 Marine. I think one of those will be the free armor set. And then I think those will be the 4 that are in the Operation Pass, because they're the ones on the promo material. So I would be surprised if they weren't. I could be wrong. I mean, I thought the Halo 2 ODST was going to be free, given it was the one that they were using for all the promo stuff, and that was in the premium Operation Pass. But I do think it'll be one of those 4 armor sets, with a greenest kit, hopefully being on the exchange, but as of right now, we see nothing to indicate that it will be. I would like it if it's on the exchange. I would like it if it's on... I can tolerate it if it's the purchase bonus. If it's the purchase bonus for the Operation Pass, then that's fine. But I would prefer it to be on the exchange. Guys from Halo Evolution's Headhunters are finally getting actual armor in the game, so that's cool. Oh yeah, absolutely. Orion Halo's anniversary is pretty cool. So I do think Orion is 1000% a shop item. Orion will be a shop item. Like, I'm not even going to try and pretend that there's any hope that it won't be. I would love to be wrong. I mean, if they're like, yeah, Orion will be on the exchange, awesome. I'll cream my pants. However, the chances of that happening are like pretty low. I would wager it's going to be a shop bundle. I mean, Spy. Ride Sweep, on God. It's like, okay, new armor's going to come out. I'm going to buy the new armor. I'm going to make a little Twitter post and be like, look at this cool new armor! And then I'll go back to using yokai. The thing is, like, I've kind of made yokai like my quote-unquote branding, so it's like, I don't really, I haven't changed my UI in a while. I need to. But yeah. Yar. I'm gonna probably... Ooh, I bet Ryan will go kind of hard on Mark 4. We'll have to wait and see. I bet it'll go kind of hard. I go they add Ryan to this update. It's kind of like some Sergeant Johnson. Yeah, I suppose. It was like Project Orion, blah 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 blah. I get it. I know. It is funny that it's also going to be on Mirage. There's a lot of people saying hi to me in the Halo chat, which I find kind of funny. And by funny, I mean hashtag wholesome. Starts in a minute. Starts in a minute, gang. But yeah, I do hope there's some big surprise with this update. Maybe not necessarily coming with this update, but just an indication what we're going to get with the next one. Like they did with this, how they were like, yes, the Mutilator will be coming with the next one, you know? They were like, yeah, Mutilator should be coming with the summer update. It'd be nice to get some indication what's coming with the winter update. Maybe that is the carbine. Maybe they'll be like, hey guys, here's this Vestige carbine that's a hybrid weapon between the carbine and the bandit rifle, or the stalker rifle, and that's coming in the next update. Wouldn't that be exciting? Carbine will come into this update in the form of a weapon charm, imagine. You know what's funny? I still haven't got one of the new BT Big Nocturne ones. The best thing I've seen is just queue specifically the new modes. If you queue the new modes, you've got a higher chance of getting new modes. Anybody else think they've tried to blend Jonah's helmet with a Halo 5 Atlas helmet? Then why did Jonah's giving that vibe? Yeah, I actually kind of see it. Yeah, now that you mention it, from this angle, it looks just like Atlas. Like, from this angle, I mean, it could be Atlas. From this angle, it looks just like it. But guys, the lighting effect clearly means the inclement weather armor effect is going to be the purchase bonus in the operation pass. I'm so smart, I'm always right. Definitely won't be the case. Maybe. I mean, semi-finals, I guess. The Halo 3 core will be added as a kit, and there's an Arbiter reference. Thought I could see that being true. I mean, like, the Halo 3 being added as a kit, I could definitely see happening. But I could maybe see that happening next time. I want to be proven wrong about Infinite and that it's actually improving, but the lack of new Sandbox editions and shop prices are a huge problem. Okay. I know that's not on my channel. However, so over the last couple of months, right, the last 6 months, we had the MA5K, the Field Road Spanker, which are both new Sandbox editions. Yes, they reuse animations. They are new Sandbox editions. And we're getting the Mutilator. That's three. Which means, if you include the Bandits and the Bandit Evo, I know the Bandit Evo is basically the same thing, but if we include those, it's technically 5 Sandbox. And that's not including armor equipment or anything like that either. Because then you take that up to 7. Now, over a 4-year period, that's not a lot. However, saying that there's none, the lack of, you can barely hear me over Infinite. Oh, I forgot I even had the Infinite while we were playing. Is that better? That should be better. A minute late. Oh well. We need a magpie weapon charming game. That'd be hilarious. Coatings better be coming to all guns. I highly doubt it will be. They're gonna add banished weapon customization. I would love to be wrong, but I just don't see that happening. However, I do think MA5K customization is happening. Wait, was Gavin in the chat? On road. Damn, you've been a member for 8 months? God damn. I didn't Shugo. Oh, that's not. Where is it? Thank you, Tim, for your continued support. I very much appreciate it. I am pretty intrigued, pretty excited to try the Mutilator in-game. Like, I've tried it in, like, the testing range, but it'll be nice to try it, blocking all Halo YouTubers. I don't care, bro. Anyway. Eddie Rio. Oh, all slop, huge. Can't stick around for too long, but I want to swing by and wish you a good rest of your day. Well, thank you, Shugo. I hope you have a nice day too. Start! My brain's shut down, what was I saying? Yes, I'm excited to actually try the Mutilator against real people. And in, like, firefights and stuff like that. Why Halo fans brain rotted? True. Guys, they're 3 minutes late. What is going on? Hooray! Show's starting soon. It's supposed to be starting soon. 9 minutes ago or something like that. 3 minutes ago. Yeah, so I think these are going to be the 4 Operation Pass armor sets. Probably this one free. Because, well, I know that doesn't show the full set, it just shows the helmet. But I think this is going to be the free set, given it's front and center. It's the one holding the new weapon, just like Mirage was in the last promo image. So I think that means Operation Pass, Operation Pass, Operation Pass. But they'll all be premium. Potentially a weapon model as purchase bonus, and like a visor or something again. You think they would have Halo 3 Scouts? I wouldn't rule it out. I won't babysit my sister's annoying kids. We'll have fun with that. I just revealed Joe Staten's back. I doubt it. Although I guess, like, what's he doing now since the Netflix thing he was working at shut down? I'd like a new armor core. I would too. I would have liked a Greener's armor to have been a core, but I do think it's going to be a kit. Just based on the fact that we just saw a Greener's armor a couple times, but never really like any indication of customization. What helmet are they using there? Is that a Greener's? That could be a Greener's. Computer enhance. Ah, the tissues for when they goon. It's a new armor, just like me. I see. Hi, Sketch. I felt like he was waving, like, to me then, you know? I felt that personally. That looks like it's the Riz helmet, though. It's probably not, but it looks like it is. There'll be a new one, obviously. But I can't tell. And there's something there. That's definitely the Operation Pass. That looks like a Greenest kit in the Operation Pass. Because that looks like the silhouette of a Spartan armor. And that's, you know. I think the kit's in the Operation Pass. Why can I not hear the... Oh, there we go. Because my speaker wasn't on. You said wisely on. Something fancy. Still not on. Yeah, a new kit would have been nice. A new core, sorry. We should go in together. I'm going to have to pass on that offer. It's John Halo, true. Hi, John. Operation Last Stand. Coming May 6th. Look, guys, it's Carbine. Real? Crazy hard trailer for a couple of Firefight maps. I ain't gonna lie. My buds love to say high volume and low volume.
Hey everyone, it's Unishek here, and welcome to the summer update.
Hi Unishek.
I'm joined by Brian Gerard, otherwise known as...
But they released Blue Mine Fire Sprite costumes. That's fair.
It's good to be back. It's been a hot minute.
It's actually the carbine.
Since
True.
The last stream we were talking about, actually, the
spring update,
yeah.
right? So
That was the spring update, yes.
Excited to talk about Last Stand and the summer update.
Yeah,
Too quiet? What, is it I'm too quiet or they're too quiet?
Operation Last Stand, but also we're
Let me turn that
going to
up.
give a sneak peek at the next 2 operations as well.
Sneak peek at next 2 operations.
Kind of all-encompassing
Legacy
summer update.
and...
So that's Last Stand on May 6th. Legacy, which will have some
Vanity?
Halo 3 themed
New weapon
customization
model.
on June
Commando
10th,
weapon model.
and then Reclaimer.
I
which
can't
is
tell what the helmet.
Halo
That looks like
4
EOD.
themed
It's Halo 3 EOD!
July 8th.
It's a Halo 3
I'm really
update.
looking forward to it,
Ooh!
Maybe we want to remind folks real quick, because I know it's been a little murky at times, but you know these initial releases that we do, we're calling it the summer update. These are bigger.
Yeah.
This is not just an operation, right? So
Yes.
I know you got some great stuff to show today.
Where'd my
but,
phone go?
You know,
Oh, it's in
the
my
first
pocket.
one of these seasonal type cadences, like the one we did for spring. Now we're in summer. There's more meat on the bone.
Yeah, it's a 50-tier Operation Pass. It's got content, a new weapon that we're going to dive into, the Mutilator, that I know everyone's been looking forward to seeing. But when we look at those, are there any that you're really excited for?
I mean, I'm excited for this one right now because you know how much I've been looking forward to the Mutilator, but beyond that, of course, anything Halo 3 related is going to pique my interest as well.
Yeah. So we can take a look at the Operation Last Stand Operation Pass here. I actually got it.
Yeah,
pulled
agreeing
up
is
on a
the
build,
bonus.
Just dive right on in.
That's kind of lame. I'm not gonna lie. Paying 1,000 credits for an armor kit technically isn't that bad, but at the same time, I don't care.
So you can rock the commander herself. I know people have been asking for this armor set for a while.
Long time.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to seeing people rock.
Yeah,
this
it's just a
one.
kit, so
You'll
it's
also
like
get, a Johnson weapon.
I'll
charm,
probably,
right?
I'll pay for it for the
that
other 3
Captain's
armor sets,
named
but I don't care
after
about the
him,
pits
so we
bonuses.
really stayed with
I want to,
Academy
well, like,
theme bonus
if Green's kit was on the
this Battlefield
exchange, then like I'd
Academy
care, but
operation.
I just,
And you're gonna see.
I don't know. I want someone on the exchange to actually grind for.
20 tiers. You're gonna be building
Mark
a
7.
awesome Spartan, some good shoulders.
Yeah, Scarred
This
Comet.
is actually on the premium pass. This
So that's
one
premium.
is
Oh, it's got a big
cool.
scar in the helmet. That's kind of
This
cool.
one is Jonah from Halo Evolution.
I didn't even realize. It's got like a big crack in the helmet. That's really cool.
There's an animated version. You could look it up.
If it comes with,
looks
yeah,
really
if it comes with
cool.
coating, that's a
He's
bit
got
better.
a
But it didn't
scar from
indicate that it
his
does,
fight.
so I'm not sure.
I'm excited for this one. It's a cool.
Yeah, so that
reference.
Marine one. Yeah, the
It
only
is
shoulder
indeed
pads
very
there.
nice.
The helmet
and
attachment.
then
Yeah, the Halo
doing
4
the
Marine one.
tier pass,
So I knew that was probably going to be the case anyway. So that,
I
you
believe
know,
it's
that
a
lines
Halo
up.
4 Oni
There's another
and a
black visor there, that's
security
cool.
Officer. I know some people were saying
There was a
Marine,
coating
but
for the
it's
kit. Right, fair enough.
technically an Oni officer.
Scar, brother, help
Rock this
me.
one. It looks really good with its black and white coating. And then we'll keep on moving.
Bandit
through.
Rifle
We got
weapon model.
a bandit
That looks pretty clean.
This one
That might be one of the best. That might be the best weapon model for the Bandit. I'm not gonna lie.
Halo
That looks
3's
great.
Weapons and said, what if we took like the Halo 3 weapon art style and applied it to the weapons that we have, and that's what you kind of see reflected here. with the
Okay.
Bandit.
So this is all like these next. Even though there's a load of Halo 4 armor, it sounds like these next 3 operations are all Halo 3 themed.
Throughout this operation as well.
That was a Halo 3
And
chest
you
plate.
also have
Yeah, it's for
in this
EVA.
premium pass,
That's
'cause
that's
it's
awesome.
a 50 tier. I think we have
We're getting Halo
4
3 armor
full
on
sets in the
on Mark
pass,
5B.
and
That's
then
wild.
one
That is
instant
wild.
unlock. So you're getting
Because we do
5
not have a Mark
sets,
6 core.
right? Getting
That
5
helmet looks great though.
really good
It's nice to have it back.
armor pieces right here, and you can
Don't know
see
how I feel about
the
attachment, though.
EVA Gen 1 in all its glory is going to be right there on tier 35.
Looks so good.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I'm
there's that
really
Bulldog weapon
excited
model.
for that one.
Oh, it's
The
Promethean Bulldog.
Bulldog
Oh, it looks
is
like the
kind of
scatter
like
shot.
that Reclaimer
That's
Bulldog
nice. I like
into
that.
this first
I like that a lot.
pass here. And then
And Raid
we'll
is the
end
last
with
one.
a Halo 4 helmet that everyone knows
Yeah,
and
I mean,
loves,
you know,
Raider
it's
is
alright.
making its
It's a
return.
decent operation pass.
And I actually do like
1,000 credits for the stuff you get there is pretty cool.
Kind of like breather on it that it's got there. But 50 tier operation pass to kick things off.
And just to
Raider
reiterate,
looks pretty
John,
good, this
you
attachment.
said, for free
It looks like that might be compatible on multiple helmets
If
still.
you go premium, you're essentially getting 5. You're
Yeah.
getting the Agrinia kit at the front, and then
We are not counting the green kit as an armor set, guys. Come on.
armor looks
It's a
beyond
kit, unless I can
Of course,
customize
you know,
it.
it's over because it's not super exciting to hover on, but I saw a whole bunch of Spartan points throughout there as well, so we definitely expect exchange content, getting some refreshes there, right?
Yes. Yep.
I think you'll get into that a little bit later, so I don't want to steal your thunder.
Okay, hopefully there's some good stuff in the
I
exchange
do
then.
want to show off some of the other armor that we'll have here.
And
that
there's
will be
Orion in
available.
the shop,
You'll
as
also
expected.
have the very
Liberator.
famous. You'll have Roland here.
That's
and
alright.
you will
That's
also have
cool.
The Macworld armor. You can see Roland from the Halo.
What is that
Headquarters
attachment for
short
Orion?
story.
What is that attachment for Orion? What the hell is that, bro?
From his battle.
That's
and
also
then
cool, though. That
had a
chest piece is
very
cool.
interesting fight. I will not go into spoilers, but I highly recommend reading or watching it.
I saw some astute fans caught a glimpse
Yeah.
and said, "Is this the Macworld Chief I see in this little teaser that went out the other day?" And yes, it is.
Yeah, so you got the Macworld armor.
looks really
making a
small.
return.
It looks cool,
Ryan,
but it looks
for
really
anyone
small.
who doesn't know the Macworld armor? What is it like?
Oh, that's
What's
nice.
the history?
What is that sidekick? Why is it
Yeah,
made of wood?
Macworld.
Oh. In
Huh?
1999, when
Yeah,
Halo was first
It
debuted.
was. It was
yeah.
the original. It's that famous clip we've all seen.
That is the goofiest weapon model ever.
What, Steve Jobs and stuff. But yeah, that was back when. Remember, we showed this actually at Halo World Championships year before last on Community Stage. We actually had the Macworld build running in real time, and at that point, Halo was actually just an RTS game, even, right? It really hadn't even kind of evolved into the first-person shooter. So it really is the very, very, very first incarnation of Master Chief, which I think
That's such a
obviously
goofy
was
weapon model,
really
bro. I love
inspired by
that. That's
Bungie's work
awesome.
At the time on the Marathon series, and then the RTS elements building on the Myth series.
Oh, they had 2 sticks, and they had to share the rock.
The father of Master Chief, Marcus Leto, the artist who really helped bring all that to life. John, let me give a quick logistical reminder, too, just because we did make some changes earlier this year. 50-tier pass will go live next Tuesday. I want to remind folks, once you buy it, never expires. So if you do choose to go premium, it's yours forever. You finish it at your own pace. However, at the end of this active operation, before we get into the next one, it will go away. So you've pretty much got about 30 days or so to complete the free track or buy it. And then we'll roll into the next one. So that's a change that's been effective since our spring update earlier this year. Want to remind folks that there is a little bit of a window there now. So.
Better coating on the shock rifle!
I think I have a few Spartans set up in the armor hall, actually.
We are getting banished customization!
Our live stream team here. Got EVA set up with the shoulders, looking real good. Punch in a little closer. And this will be in that first battle pass. Really exciting. I'm a fan. It's like a Halo 3 fanboy. I'm really excited to have this make its return. Here's the Operation Pass.
The Operation Armor's pretty cool.
Playing in the free 20 tiers. It looks stellar. It's got the Oni on the shoulder here. You can tell they are fully ready to go.
I like that targeting laser attachment thing, whatever that.
Little Dragon Ball Z scouter.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, we have the Halo CE Marine that kind of has the same eyepiece too. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, shout out to our customization team. They have been cooking.
And then here's Orion. A little closer look at it. We did make this armor in MCC as well, which was really cool. A nice little throwback.
That's right. I had forgotten
Halo 2
about
anniversary. Yeah. But you did mention the exchange, Brian, and I do want to jump on over to the exchange and talk about some updates there. We're going to have some content from the Frontlines operation and spring update.
Is there anything on the exchange for people that have been playing the game since launch?
The Mindfall event.
That would be cool! Something that isn't a utility piece, please? Please?
Items making their appearance in the exchange, and this is going to be where you can get it for free, right? You play, you earn Spartan points, you unlock all this armor totally free.
Like,
but we have made an update to the exchange itself.
Wait.
So when you come into the exchange and click through, and you go towards the very end,
that's peak. That's peak.
Say, hey,
that's great.
It's hard to find the old exchange things. I don't want to have to go through the main customization flow. Can you make it easier to find it? You scroll to the end, you'll now have folders that'll help you find anything that is purchasable with Spartan points. So you can click in on like helmets, and here you go. You can
That's
jump,
peak.
Like jump.
That's actually really good.
And you can see which ones do I need to go after, how much will they cost, and then you just go ahead and unlock them if you want to.
That's awesome. Because I mean, to be clear, exchange content never really went away; just kind of got buried. So
yeah, it was just harder to find.
Unless you knew how to kind of go in through the armor hall, through the customization menu, you didn't know how to get it. So I love that the team helped kind of bring this all back to the forefront. And just a reminder how much content the exchange just keeps growing. There's a lot of stuff in here.
It's a good catalog. Yeah.
You know, I should remind people too, as part of that change that happened earlier this year. In general, the expectation is that as we move forward, you know, free content that was once on a free track will eventually arrive in the exchange in future updates. Similarly, you could expect to see.
But yes, that is great. That looks cool. It's awesome. I'm glad. I mean, that's something that I think a lot of people have been asking for a really long time. My only issue is like we just need some better stuff for people that have been playing the game since launch. Like if you missed out on old events, this is amazing. This is literally the best thing ever. But for people like me who have played through every single event,
updates, but we've talked quite a bit
I'm just stacking spawn points. I've got nothing to spend them on.
Got here in the Last Stand operation. I did want to give a sneak peek at the next two operations. So that's going to be Operation Legacy, which is the Halo 3 themed one, and Operation Reclaimer, the Halo 4 themed one. So let's dive on in with Halo 3. Right off the bat, the free Operation Pass armor is going to be EOD, as you know and love from Halo 3. This one's got the separated visor, right? It's got the 2 separate like eye slots.
Halo
Really
3 EOD
cool,
is going to be
super
free. That's
memorable,
peak.
And the shoulders stand out. It's just like the iconic set from back in the day. I'm a fan.
You might have a future on QVC. I don't know if it still exists, but you're a real good salesman on these armors, by the way, John.
I'm just a fan.
I know you're authentically fanboying out
Yeah.
in a great way. I'm here.
Halo 3 Scout.
And then you've got Scout here. This one wasn't the most popular, I'd say, in Halo 3, but it's certainly unique, and it has a silhouette. And we wanted to make sure we were going after all the Halo 3 armors that we could. And this one, everyone
He's going to
knows
show
it,
Rogue and
recognizes
Holotype's going to
it.
lose his mind.
There's a variant in Infinite. I think like they kind of updated it. The Sealocks kind of drew inspiration from this, but this is the original, and I know some people rocked it and are going to be excited to have it back. And then security itself.
Nice.
Really excited
Okay.
to have this one back. Shout out to Marathon and I guess the Bungie crew re-releasing, doing Marathon again.
Another version of
This armor is
security?
inspired by the
Exciting!
Marathon man, and was put in Halo 3 as security. You had to get a bunch of achievements to unlock this one back in the day. I'm excited for this one as well. And those shoulders.
Dude, imagine if they had every Halo 3 armor set but Rogue.
And we
There
got
it
one
is.
more. We've got Rogue making its appearance. This one I know a lot of people have been looking forward to. This was my helmet in Halo 3, so I am so stoked for this to be making its appearance. This is
The chest
one I
piece
put
looks
it on
cool.
first.
I like how it just
Okay.
looks like the Mark 6 boobs.
I think that's all we have for Halo 3. Do you have any favorites out of that bunch?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay,
We'll see.
okay.
I can't pick my favorite child. You know how it goes.
Yeah, well, we got to go after all the Halo 3 helmets that we could, and now let's take a look at the Halo 4 armors that we have with Operation
So Venator will be
Playmates.
free. Huge.
Right there, you see Venator. This will be in the free Operation Pass as well. This one, everyone remembers this if you were playing Halo
This was
4.
definitely one of the most popular Halo
You had
4
to get a
sets,
few
without a doubt.
assassinations,
Sorry, I'm
and
also
then
like screenshotting them on my
everyone was running around
phone
with
as it's
this,
going on, so I can
in
post it on
that
Twitter.
launch window. It was a
So if I
really
seem like
cool armor
partially
set.
disconnected,
I'm
that's
glad
why.
it's back.
Fotis,
At
wow.
long last, we got it. It's back in all its horn.
I love how this operation is
it's
just like
looking
Halo
good,
3 and
too.
Halo 4 Anniversary.
I know this one's got like a cult following. I wore it in 4 and 5 as well, so I'm gonna probably have to bounce between this and Rogue.
It's a thing.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, the Halo 4 armor as a whole, I'm not as bothered about.
And
Wetwork's
then
cool though.
Wetwork. This one, everyone loved this one in 4 as well. Made its return in 5, and finally making its appearance here in Infinite. I think that's all we got, but we wanted to give people an early
Yep.
glimpse.
Oh, so
of
Halo
customization
4
that
doesn't have
is
as many.
coming in the next couple months. But we also have one other thing I wanted to show here.
What other thing?
I know we're going to get to some gameplay here in a second. We'll have the Mutilator and some Sandbox.
Oh, it's gonna be the
conversations,
customization.
But on the weapon bench, people might have noticed we had a very fun pistol model, kind of inspired by the 2 sticks in a rock.
I knew it!
Quote.
I'm so smart!
That's named after Johnson, so we went after that, and it's a really cool looking weapon.
Sticks and stones.
That's
I'm so
awesome.
wise, bro.
That's awesome.
And it does all the animations. It's really, really clever. And then we did see the Bulldog model as we were...
Get to the point! I know what you're hiding from me! I already saw it!
As we kind of get towards the end of the weapon bench.
MA5K.
Oh, snap.
We knew that was coming,
Look at that.
but it keeps
Uh,
going!
MA5K,
It keeps
which everyone
going!
wanted to have all
Ah!
right,
I love colours!
launched in
I love
December.
colours!
People wanted to be able to customize it, so that's exactly what we did. We had the team go after, can we make this weapon customizable as well? And now it's going to be there on the bench for you to rock. Actually, like that coating. You can put all the goodies on it. I'm going to be spending a lot of time on the weapon bench.
It's a real boy.
I love dress up! I love spawn dress up! Oh, Mutilator does have
Nice.
customization.
Why
Peek!
not add more? And
Peek!
so what we were able to do is add the Mutilator, which will be coming in this update, and the Needler,
Nice.
the Shock Rifle, and the Heat Wave.
Oh, so it's not all of them
They're
yet.
Weapon bench and can get
Can you
customized.
show me some heat wave skins.
Okay,
'cause
yeah.
When you showed me a few at your desk a while back, some of those designs they go hard. And Needler's
Needler looks
dope
really
too.
good too.
It's dope.
Needler looks really good too. Shock rifle, they all look stellar, and these will take everything that all the other weapons on the weapon bench take. But yeah, you can get some great looking sets here. Keep us moving. Just do the kill effects, everything. But the heat.
I wish it was all of them, but they're going to build that up as the operations go on. So this is cool. This is cool.
I don't know. It's the clean lines, the metallic kind of look.
Like that's sick. That is sick. We can finally customize Needlers.
It's the little things.
It is the little things, you know. I'll jump towards the end here because I got some. There's some gold ones that are really good.
We're so back. On God. Chat, have we ever been more back?
I mean, I assume also
Watchdogs.
some of my team coatings would also work.
Yeah.
So for the new HCS meta with Needlers and Heat Waves, I can apply my favorite org coatings to them now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, show some of those
Go
Mutilator
through and show
coatings.
off a little bit of the Mutilator. This might be some people's first look at the Mutilator.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of just a nonchalant new weapon.
That's a
dropping
tasty
out.
looking weapon. That's a tasty
Looks
looking
pretty
weapon.
awesome, though.
Neon
I
Sparkle
love
Flames
Spartan
got
dress up.
everything. But I'll keep it
Hello?
normal, so when we're running around with it.
All right.
Oh, hang on, chat.
Two
Actually
sticks.
get to play. Yeah.
So good.
But what we're going to do is let's jump into the launch experience that we'll see
I have food.
here, Operation Last Stand, and that's going to be the linear firefight experience.
No,
that
Stilk
we
is
can
not currently
play,
here.
and It's going to be.
Does mean Halo Infinite's back?
You might have
True.
seen the teaser at the start of the stream here.
Okay.
I'll get it all set up for us.
Yeah, this is cool. I know there's been talks internally, and
That's
honestly,
really
for
hot.
years, there's been a
My mouth
desire
burns.
to somehow realize this
My-
idea of like a battle for the academy. So I'm excited that.
See you later,
finally able to
Sugar.
kinda make it
She's stopping
happen,
by, mate.
Also in partnership with
Yeah, you can have a bite.
Forge
Here you go.
community. I had a lot of fun playing.
Nice.
this here the other day.
My family are all having a barbecue
doing
outside, and
this
here's
thing,
me
huh?
eating
We're
food,
launching
watching
into
thing,
our
watching Halo
battle
thing.
of the Academy Firefight experience. Make sure
My sad
everyone
little
is
chungus
loaded
life.
in. It looks like we're all good.
Yeah,
but-
shout out. We got two fire team members off camera over here joining us today, just because things get a little hectic. We needed some extra firepower, so we got Dunks and Andrew over there. There, you can see him there.
Yeah, and the sky cam that you see at the start.
So
Yeah.
thank you to them for rounding out our fire team. I mean, I'm just gonna let John carry anyways. I'll hang back and chill.
I need everyone to pull their own weight, you know?
It got a little
Everyone's
dicey
gotta
the
do
other
their
day.
part.
It
Everyone's
was
got to
like
do their own part.
We're just kind of chilling, then all of a sudden we just got smoked when one of those like chieftain guys showed up.
Yeah, there's some tough parts for sure. Yeah. Get all loaded in here. Yep. So we're going to be playing the Colt Protocol experience here. The playlist will have 2 linear firefight missions. This one's Colt Protocol. This one is made.
Do you think Battle for the Academy is
by,
canon? I'm sure we'll find out.
And Timmy Forges. You can see some awesome customization here. Oh, there we are.
Yep. Cousin
Protocol.
Tim and Timmy Forges.
Looking
The-
good.
It's the Tim duo. All right, we are in it. Little ready room here.
Yeah.
Grab some
Is that the
gear,
Sticks and
maybe.
Stones weapon model? It looks so silly, bro. It looks so stupid. I love it, but it looks so
The Academy is
stupid.
under attack, and we're gonna go through and take down the infiltrating banished forces.
Hope your 2 sticks can get the job
They,
done.
they need to add a Spartan Ops, bro. I'm starving for storage shenanigans. That's kind of what this is supposed to be like. Linear Firefight is definitely supposed to be
All right.
Spartan Ops.
Sorry, what's our
Um,
here? The Covenant,
but, like,
sorry,
I want the
Covenant
cutscenes, I want the
banished
dialogue,
have,
not just like
attacking
text
the
popping up
academy.
above like a
Yeah.
Marine's head. Like, as cool as this is really cool. It's really impressive for Forge
Defend
standards.
and then
Really
get out of
impressive.
here.
But I crave something more. Like, I want to see the story unfold.
So
I don't want
they will
to
be
read it.
Academy-themed,
You know what I mean? Like,
maps
I'm so
experiences.
glad that Halo does
It's
like
gonna
all its books and
be
stuff.
fun time.
I miss Halo
It's,
comics.
As you
Like,
mentioned,
I was on about
it's
this
gonna be a
Halo box
little
yesterday.
difficult. The
Imagine
difficulty
the
levels
comic
get
book series.
cranked up
Good.
as you go
For, like,
pretty
I don't know.
far in.
At this
So
point,
just be
Call it something stupid like Tales of the Academy.
community is
And it's about Agreener.
more than ready for it.
Fleshes her character out more. And it's similar to Initiation and Escalation. Like, you know, in the same way that they flesh Palmer out more and, like, Fireteam Majestic. And some of the Spartans from Spartan Ops and all that sort of stuff. Give us something like that for Infinite, but with the Academy.
Oh boy, that's
But Instead, we just get normal boots, which like is fine.
And I got actually.
But I don't know. As a comic book fan, I would like comic books. As selfish as that may be. But it would have been nice to have some cutscenes for this, which I don't think is going to be the case.
I mean, I don't know. It's just super fun. Just bringing the whole sandbox.
I've
together.
got Microsoft because it's that most
I do
story
like
team for
Wave
Halo
based
series. Yep.
Firefight. I still like it on the hill, but
I got opposite
it's
Microsoft because
a
of
fun
Microsoft.
little-
I make a
kinda
Halo
fun just
comic
to
for
keep
free
moving
Halo
forward.
Studios.
Yeah.
Have that constant objective in front of you,
Yeah, there's always a next like mission, next step.
and you never know what's around the next corner.
So
That
it's just
is
picking up some grenades.
Not the right. I followed you into that dead end.
This is a good burger.
Speaking of what's around the next corner,
I'm waiting for that accidental reveal of the Vestige carbine, bro.
Make
Please,
sure we've
please,
got
Halo
all the
Studios,
bad
please.
guys.
none of my skins are cool.
Oh really? I thought yours would be pretty set up.
Hamburger.
This,
Can I have cheeseburger, please?
Sergeant Green
Cheeseburger.
Spartan just gave me a thruster.
I'm still fighting people back here.
Oh,
Y'all gotta come back, help me clear
okay,
them
we're
out.
coming back. Coming back. I just got a thruster handed
Cool.
to me though.
Some ammo here.
I mean, just seeing some of the use of kind of some of the updates to Forge with the nav marker system, like it's just really cool seeing all these things come together.
Yeah.
All right. Now we can. move
Sorry, I know it's really
forward.
rude to talk my mouth full, but like I'm also really hungry.
We gotta make sure we've secured each zone
Okay.
in the academy before. Oh my goodness. Oh no.
Well, those are those snipers you might have been referring to. No, that's a
this
hun-
is a
that's
hunter, yes.
Sorry, that's a
Fallen
hunter. My
hunter.
bad. That's our friendly fire beams coming on top.
Right,
Oh.
now if this is the only gameplay thing coming with the update, like these two maps,
Oh, melee them.
like,
Nice.
you know, alongside
Oh,
Sandbox editions and
someone's
stuff.
MA5K has the
I'm just-
Johnson emblem on
I
it.
don't think showing the whole map
Another hunter.
is a great idea.
Johnson charm.
Like, let people play it, you know what I mean?
Get him? Nope, not yet.
I respond after and it's okay, and it's not she's doing it at the academy. All dead, off screened.
You just sometimes you just gotta show
All
the
off
front
screened.
boss. I just like having all the weapons everywhere too. It's nice.
So,
Okay.
Imagine the kill effect where a bunch of
I'll
sticks
see
come
what
out of them.
time
That'd be
it
quite
is
hilarious.
Towards that objective. Oh yeah, they're coming through the door up top.
got a flank on him.
Don't.
Carpe,
It's empty. Let's pick up some.
I'm gonna eat you. How many times? How many times do I need to say, I am not talking about, nor am I interested in the leaks?
Whoever was on this account before
I
me
already
has
know.
toggle
I know.
Crouch on.
But
I am not a toggle crouch
That's
fan.
not the
I
point.
just keep getting
There's other modes that have
stuck
leaked too.
crouched
But that's
because I
not the
wanna
point.
Sprint and slide around. Okay,
too many characters
cool.
died off screen. Yeah, they are.
Actually, now that you mention it, this one's toggle crouch also.
But that's why I think we should write a comic series about all the Infinite characters. And imagine they release new issues based on each season. Like, that would have been peak.
Go help some
You give me a few issues based on season 1 to pick up off the, like, after the tutorial. You give me a couple issues on season 2 that flesh out, like, Din and Eklund and actually establish what they did to find Aratus. And then you have the multiplayer cutscenes in season 3 and you have a comic that picks up after that. And, like, fleshes out that story.
Yeah, there's this one, and then there is Out with a Bang. This one, Cole Protocol, is a little more like infantry based, and the other one has some.
Who knows all of us are
vehicles
watching?
and
Is it really leaked
as
in
you
if they
kind of
upload them
make your
publicly? Yes!
Great escape.
They're not a matchmaking, they haven't officially been revealed. It's just the silly way the game systems are set up.
Yeah, this is all built in Forge.
You said,
really
"Baby,
cool
call
that
me." True.
People are able to do that. The music, Brian, you mentioned.
I don't know what
nav
Jonah's doing if he
markers.
isn't dead. He's just like standing there in a suit and being like, "Hello, would you like to join the Spartan 4 program? Hello, hello, ODSTs. Would you like to join the Spartan 4 program? I'm Jun from Halo Reach. I'm the one that survived. I've done nothing since."
Getting aggressive. I need some help back here. Oh, come on. Yeah.
You had too much fentanyl, true.
Yeah, I know. Well, I died right when my POV went up on the screen.
Yeah, they tossed it to you.
That's how it
The
usually
lights are bright.
works.
The lights are bright, man.
They chased me.
Oh man.
Killed a few of them,
Okay.
but got overwhelmed.
There's a lot of them right there.
Oh, that's a,
No,
that's a,
I gotta get out of there.
that little spot's ripe for a grenade. There we go. There we go. Oh. Yeah, a little more density down here.
My eyes are scanning for any sort of
Quite a few guys.
carbine.
Oh.
But they haven't even used the mutilator in
Find
game
some
yet.
cool little things. If you jump up here, sniper, a nice little prompt.
Phantom.
I'll see what I can do with the sniper.
Falling back.
Many enemies.
Hello, Idiots team. I'm John. Did you know you could be a Spartan? Constitution says you could. And so do I.
Let's see where they're coming at.
They learned the mistake from the MA5K reveal. I know, but I'm hoping they make the same mistake this time.
Nice. One. The other. Cool. I think that should be mostly clear. How are we looking over there?
I got one guy over here still. One elite.
Like, the second an elite walks around the corner and starts firing a green projectile at them, I'm like, ah! There isn't a plasma pistol or fuel rod.
Alright.
Yeah, move to the artifice.
To this last section here.
I'm moving to the artifice. Not that way. Maybe this way.
They're so quiet. I cannot tell what they're saying.
Work our way in.
Wait till my
Take a few
point.
systems offline so the Banished don't get any secret UNSC intel.
Oh.
Oh.
Actually, I think it just
Yeah,
teleported.
y'all gotta come
Yeah,
over.
it just pulled me in. That was nice. That was handy. Oh, it's opening.
Lifted in the door.
Best you're getting is maybe a S7 carbine sniper. Thing is, like, even if it's a weapon hybrid, I don't care. Like, a lot of people got really mad over the fuel rod.
Nice.
The only thing I'm annoyed about is that it doesn't have bouncing bullets. Like, it doesn't look like the fuel rod entirely, sure, but it functions almost identical. It just doesn't have bouncing bullets. Oh, look, the sniper ricochet. Isn't that cool? It's like the ME5K. I mean, it reuses assault rifle animations.
Alright, you know what? I'm getting it.
Okay.
Melee style.
It functions like a different gun, so I'm okay with it. Like, I have that choice of, am I going to take the fuel rod, or am I going to take the rocket launcher? Am I going to take the assault rifle, or am I going to take the MA5K? And if the carbine is like a weapon variant of the bandit, I'm okay with that too. I mean, the carbine still wouldn't be my first choice. We're getting the mutilator alongside it. I love the carbine. It's my favourite Halo precision weapon. But there is definitely
We're gonna have to
weapons I
hold
would
this
choose over it
position
for
here
Infinite
a bit.
Sandbox.
You can see.
Comment detailing how during the
little
survival
play
Laconia
space, and we're gonna have to fight
station,
off some hordes.
the training
awesome.
going Agent 47 on some banished force would be
Sorry, we
peak.
need to use
We need more Halo comics, bro. I don't understand why we don't get any anymore. The carbine really is just the alien demo. Oh, it absolutely is. And it's like, you know, you've got an antagonist that is literally like a scavenging pirate faction
Go on without.
that repurposes technology and makes it their own. They are the perfect group to be doing these weapon hybrids with, like the fuel rod spanker and potentially, like, you know, the Vestige carbine if it is, you know. Been gone for 35 minutes. What did I miss? Weapon customization for the Needler, Heatwave, Mutilator, MA5K, shock rifle. That might be it. I might be missing one.
Next one.
Some really cool armor, Halo 3 stuff, Halo 4 stuff. I can't remember what's happened in the past 35 minutes, but they've mostly just been showing off this academy map.
Blast that.
Ciao. Sword elite. There we go. I know.
Like I've got as far as Halo comics go, I've got
Behind us,
Rise of
behind
Atriox,
us.
Tales from Slip Space, the Halo graphic novel, Legacy Collection. Graphic novel is really cool. I have Initiation Escalation. I have two versions of that. One that's like the whole thing, and one that's like it's part 1 of 2, but it's got like little like incitations from the writers and stuff. But it's been too focused on hamburger, true. Can't believe I manifested banning weapon customization. And then I also have one of the single issues, one of the Marvel ones. I can't remember which one I've got though.
We got that next one.
Also, what's the sidekick model? Why is it a rock? It's the Johnson reference. It's two sticks and a rock, and they have to share the rock. The weapon hybrids never bothered me. The Banished literally used the UNSC weapons in Infinite Story and Firefight. Makes total sense. They repurpose everything they can. Exactly. It's like, okay,
Spray some shots.
if Infinite was a new game
Some damage.
that had
Where's the big guy?
a large team of people working on it, and the only weapons they were adding were those hybrid weapons that reused animations, I would believe that that would be lazy and I would be annoyed. But Halo Infinite is almost 4 years old, and now they've started to add new Sandbox editions. They've got a small team working on the game. It's not like Fortnite. It's not like Destiny 2. They've got a small team working on the game. that are making like these hybrid weapons so we can get regular Sandbox editions that still function somewhat like the intended weapon, even if they reuse animations and they look better. And they look similar to weapons that currently exist in game. I'm okay with that. I don't care. Like, you know, at the end of the day, I still play the game. I still enjoy the game. Having new stuff that I can use is fun, and that makes me happy. And the fact that some people get so angry over it, like, you know, I had that guy that made like a video on me or whatever, because like, God forbid someone have fun. God forbid I'd be full of whimsy and enjoy my life. But like, miserable people need things to complain about. So it's like, yeah, let's just complain about all the new stuff because I'm boring and I have no friends and I have nothing else to do. It's like, yeah, I like the Fuel Rod Spank, I like the MA5K, I like the Mutilator. Granted, the Mutilator is completely new, so it doesn't really fall into that, like, argument. But, like, if they do the sticky sidekick, and it's a hybrid of the sticky detonator and the sidekick, cool, whatever. If they do the Vestige carbine, and it's a hybrid between the carbine and the commando, or the bandits, but it functions like the carbine, I don't care. If they do the ravaging brute shot, and it's a model for the Ravager, and it functions like the brute shot, but it looks similar to the Ravager, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, at this point, the game's 4 years old, we're getting new stuff. While they're working on other games, I don't care.
Snipers up on the perches, no!
So people are going to complain about it. It's like, oh, people will. Well, like, you know, there's going to be there, it should have been there at launch. Why should it have been there at launch? It's like, I saw someone on Halo Box's video commented about all the new update stuff, saying it all should have been there at launch. Why should any of this armor specifically, why should the Mutilator specifically, why should these specific Forge maps have been there at launch? Now, some of the stuff, cross-core, absolutely. Banished weapon customization, absolutely. Definitely agree, should have been there straight away. Should have been there day one. Sucks we've had to wait for as long as we have. However, at the same time, I'm happy to have it at all, because it's something that I wanted in the game. Does it suck I've had to wait? Am I annoyed that it's taken so long to have customizable banished weapons, and it's not even all of them? Yeah, a little bit, but I'm glad it's coming, so I don't care. People don't grasp the concept of live service games. Oh, absolutely. It's like, the thing is, half the stuff that's getting added that people will say should have been there at launch is stuff that other Halo games didn't even have.
Cool.
Yeah, Last Spartan Standing, totally a mode that should have been there at launch. You know, just like it was in Halo 3. Like, that didn't make any sense. Some stuff, yeah, I get it. I mean, would I prefer Infinite to have been delayed and launched with Forge mode? 1000%. 1000%. But that's not the world we live in. I'm glad Forge came at all. Should it have been there at launch? Sure. But, am I going to sit there and be like, ah! You know, and like, because it wasn't? Like, I don't care. Live service is just an excuse to drop a game half-baked, but still. Sometimes, yeah, absolutely is. Sometimes it absolutely is an excuse. Like, the fact that this was launched in beta, but then the full game released and nothing changed. It was just the campaign is wild. That is crazy to me. But again, that's almost 4 years ago, so it's not even something that I care about anymore. Because now it does feel like a full game. And now it just feels like we're getting additional content, you know what I mean? When is the update? Tuesday. It comes out this Tuesday. Exciting times.
Did anyone grab that rocket launcher? Okay.
That would be helpful.
Oh, grunt.
Having stick detonator combined with the sidekick won't bother me. Exactly. They don't know when if Halo Studios has a brute plasma rifle sidekick. My only complaint, and it's a minor one, is I wish they would add the new stuff to the campaign, especially if Falcon makes it. I need to pile that thing with Tracker, Spank and Marines. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I know they've got no campaign theme, but I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to add it to the campaign. Just through the Valor system. Like, you know, or you earn this many points. It's there, you can use it now.
Oh, nice. Smash.
Like, it would be even cooler if they sort of went back and gave certain enemies a chance to spawn with it. Like the shotgun brutes. If they had a chance to spawn with a Mutilator, that'd be even better. Or if like certain Marines could spawn with the MA5K, that'd be even cooler. But that's not something I sort of got my mind set on. But for the sake of replay value,
There it is, real quick.
The Delta Diamond.
Yep.
Nice.
I think it's
Watch 30 minutes.
30 minutes, yeah.
Twitch?
So if you've been
Oh.
watching, should be good to go.
just found out Halo 3 security is coming in, so am I. Huge. Yeah, oh yeah, we've got like multiple Halo 3 armor sets, multiple Halo 4 armor sets.
Some hunters came in to play. Watch out.
People at 343 weren't going through the absolute mismanagement during development of Infinite and somehow never mention it when they complain about it because it doesn't fit their narrative. Exactly! Ding, 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 ding! Hit the nail on the head with the hammer. Hardest part about adding new guns to the campaign would be the cutscenes and making sure the weapons don't clip. That is also true, but I think in the case of the MA5K and the Spanker, they use the same animations as the assault rifle and the Spanker, so that's basically already in place. You just kind of swap them around. The Mutilator, that's different. That's got its own animations. The Bandit rifle, again, also different. It's got its own animations.
Watch our back.
I actually forgot the Bandit was different in the campaign, but I would love those things to get added to the campaign.
You do.
Oh, there are more baddies.
Oh, over here.
Diamond like Diamond Dogs, Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain reference.
I
True.
don't usually pick up the sword in my normal firefight matches, but it's proven to be.
Halo Studios, give me energy sword customization, and my life is yours. I need a green energy sword. I need a green energy sword, please, bro. I have plans. I have plans that I cannot share right now because the haters will sabotage me.
Check.
I'm gonna try and I'm learning animation at uni anyway, so I will do it for video stuff if I have to. I will learn Blender animation for the things that I want to make. However, having a green energy sword will make things a bit easier.
We clear out all the people up top.
Please, Halo Studios, please.
Looks like we did
Guess
it.
we can just
Hey,
jump on
we
in.
win.
Nice.
Please do not tell me they're gonna play through the entirety of the map.
Yay, team. Nice work, folks.
Good
The
stance,
Deathly
nice
Poison
green
shock rifle
armor.
looks so beautiful.
Love it. Woo.
I need a yellow energy sword.
This will
Valid.
be, playable
Prophet's Bane weapon model. When?
right when we launch next Tuesday, May 6th. We do have a few updates to the game in terms of Sandbox. So
I was supposed to say they haven't even shown Mutilator yet.
load up that really quick. But I'm gonna take a look at some Academy stuff here. We talked about this at the recent HCS event. We had some sniper.
A few updates. Now that could also mean weapon balances though, like the bullet ricochet on the sniper.
Precision weapon stuff we were showing off.
I know these two are very near and dear to your heart.
Yeah, I'm excited for these ones. Who doesn't love a good update to the Sandbox, you know? See if we can get launched in. I'm gonna load up a Academy session here really quick. I'll make some little customizations. Let's take a look at the S7 Sniper, and we could go Bandit Evo, sure.
Nothing yet.
Yeah, you can do all sorts of customization. I love warming up in the Academy here to like
Mangler? The Mangler's been in the game since
and
launch.
fly around on normal arena maps.
That weapon model
Just
for the
make
bandit
sure
looks so
bots
good.
Can't fight back or do anything to you.
Granted, with the scope, it looks almost exactly like the Halo 4 or 5 battle
just for
rifle.
the sake
Not,
of demonstrating,
not really,
though.
but...
I
Right.
hear you.
You now have the perfect kill star in the kill feed.
Oh,
Its
was that not a
appearance
thing
can
anyway?
be with any precision weapon.
Again, it's the little things.
It really is the
It is
little
nice.
things, you know?
I don't know that I'll ever see that in real gameplay, but I'm glad to know it's in the game.
We might see a lot with the
Again,
new
you can do every
carbine.
weapon.
Right,
We
guys?
believe you.
Yeah, everyone can get a perfect. Ooh, it's funny. I hit this during the run through.
A bank shot.
A bank shot. Yeah,
Bank
while
shot
we were
perfect?
playing.
You thought it was the
no,
mullet? Yeah, I could tell.
while we were doing the
Spawn point to me.
Academy mission.
Be
I hit a
pitched,
bank
he's
shot on an elite just to try, and it worked out. But yeah, so you can now get ricochets. They have returned, and when you hit the bank shot, you do get a bank shot medal now, which is
Wait, they're in spawn points to be real money? Did I mishear that?
really exciting to
Ugh.
have this one back.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That weapon model's
That's
beautiful.
what-
The weapon coating, sorry.
That's what Halo's all about. You know, those creative plays, and they show off.
I suppose purchasing spawn points doesn't harm anything, but
I'm excited
like
to see
also
what
at the same time, there's literally nothing to get if you've unlocked everything already.
Some very lethal snipers out there.
You know what? I think that bullet trail
We're
was the
gonna see a
sniper.
lot of people, maybe not hitting the
The
big
yellow
shots,
glow,
but
like that was the
hitting
sniper in the
perfect kills
trailer.
in those tournament matches, right? So we'll see a lot of perfect stars.
Someone
in
might
the
get a
kill feed.
bank shot.
Why was the weapon trail green?
Me too. But you're not saying that's a go-to strategy. I should aim for the floor versus aiming for their head.
I recommend not aiming for the floor typically.
Maybe that's why.
Why was the weapon trail on the S7 green?
I'm gonna send all of y'all
All
invites if you guys want to join up on me. We're gonna show off the Mutilator now.
Yay.
With what the Mutilator launch experience.
Intentional misdirection, absolutely.
We're gonna be launching Mutilator Madness. This is gonna be a playlist where it's Juggernaut, but instead of the gravity hammer, you get the Mutilator. So everyone's got a chance to jump on in. Yeah, you can see on the screen, we've got a few looks at it. I'm going to be Blood Gulch. You can see the Mutilator with some full customization there.
Okay, let's say, man, you've been teasing this. You saved the best for last.
I did save the best for last. As we're talking about Sandbox stuff, though, I did want to call out, we are making another adjustment. And it's a small adjustment to the Banshee. We'd seen a lot of people ask for the Banshee to get a slight nerf. We might have gone a little too far making it extra, extra strong. We knew it was going to be extra strong when we made that change. But we were just excited to make sure the Banshee was going to be one of those vehicles people were excited to jump in and use. We saw people getting a little crazy with it. So we ended up tuning down some of the attack damage that you can deal with, like the Banshee Bomb. It's not a huge nerf, but it is a slight adjustment. We still want the Banshee to be a very prominent weapon.
So a few more days to maximum Banshee ownership.
This is your final weekend.
Yeah, get out there and do it now. All right, what's your
loading up a match here?
Okay.
I'll get a few bots in here with us.
Yeah, sure, why not? Make us feel good about ourselves.
Mutilator Madness.
Mutilator's been a long time coming. It's,
yes.
Mighty's Vestige carbine at the end. True. Sticky Sniper variant were the only difference. The weapon trails are green.
chipping away and pushing on this thing for quite some time.
Yeah, and one thing as we load into a custom game with Mutilator to show off what will be a playlist next Tuesday. Mutilator with Mini Slayer is a lot of fun.
Ooh.
You
That
got
also sounds
little
fun.
guys running around and you're all just smashing each other. I highly recommend giving it a go in the custom games or custom game browser.
I just posted a trailer of the Mutilator.
Next Tuesday.
Interesting. It does sound pretty fun.
Loading
Okay.
into our final match here.
Mutilator Madness.
I wonder if they'll add a Blood of Saban skin for the Needler. Maybe. They might see some at the end. But
All right, let's
some
see.
of the
Who got
highlights,
Juggernaut?
Not me.
Maybe a bot? I don't
Bot's
know. Let's
the
see.
Three for three Dazzle.
All right, let's see.
Oh, Dazzle always stealing the spot.
I got a back smack. That was not scripted, but bam.
okay,
Oh, that's not the bot anymore. That's you. I was
Yeah.
like, wait, this bot's very aggro. I wanted you to show off that fire, though. It's nice. All right, so you're showing off two fire modes plus the melee, which I know you're a huge fan of.
Forge
So
updates.
you can double blast like that, and it'll get an instant kill from very far away, or you can do a single blast up close, and it'll get a kill, but it won't have quite the same range. And the hammer just destroys people. But I got taken out. I did get the killing there though, so I'm happy.
Dazzle
5
got
players with
revenge.
alternate ways to acquire
Two castles.
customization for the exchange. Spawn points made up purchased using both
Oh,
shop
yeah, I'm
credits
trying to
and
do melee
currency.
with Juggernaut.
So
Yeah,
complete
you
the
gotta
collection
be
anyway.
very
Right.
mindful of that
Yeah, it's rough.
melee that
This is
the Juggernaut will have.
Yeah, so you can buy
Yeah, you
Spawn
gotta be
points.
very, very smart.
More news to come. We can't wait to share
Dude,
details as update
okay,
continues.
melee Shockwave has a little more reach than I thought it did.
Yeah, you don't want to mess around with it. So you can see there, that was like a nice little two-tapper at range. It's still very good. It is a power weapon, so it'll show up and it'll do some serious damage.
Well, let me ask you this. Put you on the spot. We didn't cover this, so.
Mutilator melee was fun. Absolutely. The knockback is crazy.
Will I be able to find the Mutilator kind of in the weapon table when I play like Fiesta and Husky Raid?
Yes, it
All
will
right.
be in
Thank
Fiesta
goodness.
modes, it'll be in Husky
All right.
Raid. It should be everywhere you expect.
That's the most
weapon to
important
be. Yeah.
important thing to know. So
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, people can just... Well, to be fair, you could buy Haunted when it came out anyway,
you're
so
Juggernaut.
there wasn't really a grind there regardless unless you chose to grind for it. Like, I wouldn't say it messes with it, because you could buy it when it came out. You can't buy it now, but now you can buy it again. So it's like, who cares? But you know, I at the end of the day, if I can unlock it for free, I'm going to choose to unlock it for free.
Oh, Chasm going hard.
I just think being able to buy spawn points is so stupid when you get way too many regardless. Well, you don't get way too many. There's nothing to unlock with them.
Not effective at all. Oh, nice.
Killjoy with the melee. Oh, I want to use this crazy melee on somebody.
Yeah.
See, the melee's, for me, like, from what I've seen, melee only looks useful if you're next to a cliff. Because otherwise it's just a normal melee. And if you knock them into, like, a wall or something, if you knock them too far away, they have the chance to kill you then.
Send them launching a little bit with the melee at distance, and then finish them off with a blast.
Yes.
That's pretty fun.
So
That's fun.
I wonder if they'll give a multi-weapon model on release. That'd be cool.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, so one thing we...
The Mutilator weapon model on release. I doubt it. It'd be cool, but I doubt it.
Was you don't want to melee someone away from your close range shotgun, right? Because
Yeah, he's just said what I just said.
Becomes, ineffective, and so it would be weird if your own weapon made one of its firing modes.
Yeah, you're right.
Not effective.
It left him just at the edge of my range.
Yeah.
So the shot, the projectile damage still registered.
Yes. So what it should do is, if you hit with a melee, it'll pretty much make them no shields if they're within range, and that will make it so you can actually. Ooh.
Come on, guys, let's take down. Team up on John. Take down John. We gotta take down John. No, get off me.
They should have so you can
Teasing
exchange
me.
spawn points with
Where's my
friends. Yes,
backup?
yes, 100% they should do that.
Yes.
Yeah, if you could exchange spawn points for credits, then I would like that a lot.
I mean, no, it's an FFA game. We're not. Wait, that was Dazzle?
Yeah. So what we ended, sorry, to go to the balancing, we ended up making it so the melee should take off your shields, and then a single shot should always be able to finish that kill. Or if you shoot someone within like a single shot range and then melee, that should also usually result in a kill. So
I don't want to be at this range.
you really should be able to balance it out pretty darn well. Oh. And the hammer ammo never runs out. Correct.
Okay.
So we happen to be playing a mode where you have infinite ammo anyways, but yeah, the hammer, if you run out of the bullet shells,
Nice.
you will still be able to
What's up?
constantly go around.
It's
melee
basically how the Wangler
with
works. Kind of, yeah.
super melee in your pockets if you want. I'm like trying to get...
Oh, backsmack!
All right, who is this?
That was for Dazzle. Oh no, I'm getting needled up like crazy. I can't see him. Oh, there we go.
No, the Wangler is in like,
The 1-2 punch. Oh.
if you shoot once and then melee,
Traded.
or melee once and then shoot, it guarantees the kill.
The Bandit is the juggernaut over there.
All right.
Also, the Mutilator gravity effect is very good on vehicles. Highly recommend, if you get your hands on it, trying to give those vehicles a smack.
Send him flying. Huh?
Yeah, and when we were tuning it, it was like, let's turn it up a little. And then we were like, you know what, that's fun, let's just leave it. So it might be a little crazy, but just give it a go, and we'll keep an eye on it.
I'm always in favor of more physics over less. Oh. I don't know why I keep trying to melee this guy with this.
Not gonna lie, the Mauler and Mangler are one gun in my head, so my bad in the confusion. It's alright. People do it all the time. They are very similar, like, sounding weapons, and they are also kind of similar in function.
Wait, you got a grapple shot?
I guess, I mean, one's a revolver, one's like a pocket shotgun, but they look similar.
Yeah, as Juggernaut, you should get a grapple.
I wasn't paying attention to that at all. I never noticed that. Well, there you go.
Whoa!
That would have been helpful
There's a
earlier.
flying Juggernaut right there.
Yeah, this Juggernaut's trying to feast on all these 3-for-3 tags.
Ah. I keep trying to go for the ninjas.
The Mauler and the Mangler are not the same gun.
Yes!
Can you spam the melee attack after you run out of ammo from the Mutilator? I've heard you should be able to.
Clear across the map. Get off. Nice.
All right, Platoon thought they were going to win this one. I had to make sure that did not happen. Gotta get the dub.
y'all,
Gotta get the dub.
GGs.
That was a great
fun.
game.
The gens
That
are
was our
similar in
first
silhouette,
look
the
at the
name, and
Mutilator,
in
which
particular
will come
partial function.
to
The only
everyone
difference is their mag
next
size and
Tuesday.
damage are similar.
Excited.
Oh, definitely. They're similar, but you know.
But I think that does it for us today, Brian.
It does. We are, yeah. So also, just that means what? We got a few more days as well to finish up any last remaining open items in your current Operation Free Pass, right?
Operation Forerunner is live right now. You can jump in and play. You can get the Prefect armor set. It looks absolutely stellar. Yep, there it is. Free pass, play it now, or if you want to buy it, you can buy it and get permanent access. But yeah, that's the summer update. We've got Operation Last Stand arriving next Tuesday, May 6th. We also have Halo 3's
June 10th,
Legacy
July
Operation
8th.
on
Well,
June
Claymore
10th,
comes out just after
and
my
then Halo
birthday.
4
Well, 6
Themed
days after my
Reclaimer
birthday.
on July 8th. So all this stuff that we went over today, you'll see on May 6th, with the exception of those armors, which will be coming in those later operations.
And again, just for clarity's sake, the summer update, Last Stand next week, 50-tier pass.
That's the big one,
following
yeah.
to be more the traditional size 20-tier pass, and it's just kind of big, small. Probably see us come back again with the next one, which we'll have more to talk about after that. So, John, I did think you wanted to give a shout out. You mentioned I know you were at HCS in Arlington.
Yes, yep.
And we're now a few weeks away from the next stop on the tour, which I'm super excited about.
Okay, so it sounds like we are going to get another big update after this one.
At the end of the
But
month,
they're not.
we'll
Doesn't
be
sound like they're going to give
right
any
there in
indication
Dallas
of what it
at
is.
DreamHack. There will be a huge Halo presence along with many other games. It's going to be a good time. We actually have an awesome video that we can roll. Let's check it out.
We are live from, well, I think you guessed it, Dallas, Texas, and we're here to bring you the fiercest Halo Infinite competition from all around the globe.
The music that gets my stream taken down.
Obviously, last year's World Championships here in Seattle is going to be awesome. I would say, without a doubt, already.
I'm gonna start working on my
competitive,
video in a minute.
HCS season,
I'll talk about the whole
for
thing.
Sure in the Infinite era, it seems like
Yeah.
it's just stacking up to be neck and neck for the duration of the season.
Yeah, we had roster mania. All the teams swapped. Nothing felt the same.
Why was the
going
weapon
into
trail
early
green?
in, and we got to see.
I don't
a ton
get
of
it.
great
I don't
matches.
get how that happens.
DreamHack Dallas will be no different.
Hope to see folks there. Like you said, DreamHack's a different animal. It's a whole festival, Call of Duty competition happening under the same roof. It's just going to be good vibes all weekend. But if you can't make it, also, of course, be sure to check out the broadcast as well.
Yep, I'm sure they will have plenty of awesome Twitch drops. They always do. But that's going to do it for us today.
No green sniper, lame,
Thank
true.
you, everyone, so much for watching. And make sure you come join us next week, Tuesday, May 6th, for Operation Last Stand and the summer update. Any closing words, Brian?
Oh, man, I'm excited. It's Mutilator time.
All right. Thank you so much, and we will see you all next week.
I would have liked if they gave some indication of what's coming after. Like, just any inkling of, like, yes, we are definitely doing an autumn update. And here's, like, there may be a new Sandbox edition. We're not going to say what, but yes, there will be something. Just anything. Okay. Quick summary of thoughts. Armor looks great, but it usually always does. Operation passes, fine, but that is usually always the case. The next two operation passes are also fine. Also, pretty good. Like, some of the armor is good. A greenest thing being a kit, we saw it coming, still disappointing. It being a purchase bonus and not an exchange item is even more disappointing. I hate that it's a kit. It should be a core. Should 1000% be a core. No indication of cross-core chess pieces. Doesn't mean it's not happening, but I also think if it was, they would have spoken about it. So that's So as far as customization stuff goes, of course, customizable Needler, Heatwave, the other banished weapons are all customizable. Great. MA5K, awesome. Mutilator looks great. The new maps look fun, but I also don't see them having a ton of replay value, if I'm being honest. I reckon I'll play through those once or twice. and then that'll be it. I think that'll be it. But the Mutilator modes, I will play a lot more. Like Mutilator Juggernaut, I will definitely play. I'm looking forward to that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Green Trail, probably the lighting. Did you see the dust in the Mutilator map that was purple? Yeah, that's probably true, but I don't understand how like a sniper bullet in a grey sky hitting a red phantom has a green trail. I don't know. Maybe there's some physics there that I just don't understand. But I just think that's really stupid. But yeah, all the armor and everything like that is cool. As a whole, yeah, it's going to be a good update. It's going to be a good update for the game. I'm curious what's coming with those other operations. I reckon more Halo 3 maps for the Halo 3 update. The Halo 4 one, probably Halo 4 maps. Please be squad battle maps. Please give me some squad battle maps. Because if it's just arena, then I don't care. If it's just arena, I'm clocking out frame 1. I will unlock everything on the passes, and then that's it. But yeah, I would just like some sort of indication of sort of what's coming next. Which we don't need. I mean, at the end of the day, we now know about the next 3 months for the game. We know what's happening, in like 2 days, and then we know the next 2 months after that. So it's like, we know what's happening. We know what's happening. We know what's happening this month, we know what's happening in June, we know what's happening in July. We just don't know what's happening after July. What's going on in August, and then the rest, like, in autumn. What's going on in Christmas time. And like I say, it's not like they always need to give us, like, sort of a big deep dive on every single thing. They didn't need to say, like they did with Mutilator, they didn't need to be like, yes, guys, the Carbine's coming back next time. But it would have been nice to just have a little bit of a heads up, rather than just like yeah, we might be back in the next 3 months. What do you mean you might be? For Legacy, they'll add the pit again, and again. Hello, Winter Soldier. But, yeah, I'm like, overall, it's all positive. Like, I don't really have any huge complaints. It's more just like nitpicks on my behalf. But it's like, I think it's more annoying with the carbine, because yes, the Vestige carbine was a thing that was leaked, and then also we see that green projectile, and then it's not. We'll get the Falcon in the fall update for sure. I'm not counting on it. But yeah, I should probably go make my video and do my breakdown and stuff. I'm gonna get a drink and stuff first. It's boiling. It's really warm in my room. But yeah, like so what are we getting overall? Mutilator. That Halo 4 Marine armor is free. And then there's 3 other armor sets in the Operation Pass, and premium Operation Pass, and of course a greenest armor if you pay for it, which is a kit. You can change the coating, you can change the visor. No indication of kits being customizable. Banished weapons customizable, not all banished weapons, just a handful. Also great, also cool. The fact that I can put coating on a shock rifle, nice. And I'm sure more weapons will be added with the next couple of operations. And it looks like there's some cool weapon models coming in those upcoming operations. Granted, we already know what armor is coming out in all those updates. Like, they didn't even try and hide them this time, or like blur them out or anything like that. It was literally just, yeah, here's what's coming. Which I also find a little bit, like, again, nitpicky on my behalf. I would like some stuff to be hidden. And I guess that also would apply to the carbine, but I think the fact that something like the carbine, you know what I mean? My brain is just powered down. It's just fried. It's just fried. God forbid my pilot have to have a conversation longer than 30 seconds. Full Reach update in August, where they unlock the Mark 5 kits, so they can recreate Full of Reach comic spot and 2 fits trust. Falcon, Full of Reach. The Falcon is from Halo Reach. Coincidence? I think not. So true. I say that a lot. I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to go make my video. Feel free to watch that when it comes out. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one.